ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The Paducah Showcase is taking place this weekend in Kentucky. That means Kentucky coach John Calipari is getting another opportunity to look up close at Bahamian DeAndre Ayton, who is the top-ranked high school basketball recruit in the class of 2017. Ayton was recently at the Tarkanian Classic in Las Vegas, the same tournament which C.I. Gibson took part in, and coach Kevin K.J. Johnson was in awe at what he saw.
The boy is a real deal. I can guarantee you, the Bahamas, we are lucky to have a guy like DeAndre Ayton. Everybody in the world wants him. Matter of fact, that every saw him play is unbelievable. He have gotten a lot better. His skill set is off the charts. Everybody from Kentucky to everybody in America wants him, and I'm quite sure him and his family are going to make the right decision in terms of where he goes. As far as I know, his GPA is 3.4. And he's doing well academically, and hopefully once he continues to put God first, definitely the sky's the limit for him.
The private school basketball season on court yesterday. Our Julian Gibson took in some of the action.
Benson Bay was Opal Roach yesterday. Well, Bahamas Academy Stars, they really going to use their former star player, Opal Roach, because SAC senior boys, they hammered Bahamas Academy. Final score was 47-32.
I wouldn't say easy. They kind of rough day. We didn't execute on a lot of things. We still need to adjust to. There's a lot of things we need to do in order to get better.
How far you think your senior boys can go?
I don't know. Pretty young team. I have 9 new members. I had 3 guys that left in grade 9 and 10. I was giant team last year, so kind of see what these guys can do. They're young, so we can see what they do.
We just ran out of gas. Our guys didn't hustle enough. We got outplayed in the end. In the beginning of the game, we were running our plays, and our plays was working. We were getting the hustles, we were getting the shots. In the third and the fourth, we went away from our game plan. And as much as I tried to change up the lineup a little bit so we could get back to game plan, it just didn't work. Our chemistry was really off today. First game back from the break, so I don't know if that has something to do with it.
Well, with that win by SAC senior boys, they are now looking at the private school basketball championship. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
SAC's junior boys also in action yesterday. They had an easy time with the St. Andrews Hurricanes.
A lot of games, everybody can get a chance to play. So we had the third team really played. That was the best matchup for the day.
We're missing 3 of our best players, and that was very unfortunate. We had to play shorthanded, and a lot of kids played today, a lot of minutes that they wouldn't normally play.
We're trying to repeat, all right? And we have a big game on Tuesday, QC. We get St. John's, Makeup, and they're the 2 big teams we got to play. So that's what we're trying to. This is the New Year's called a championship run.
The Central Eleuthera Senior Boys basketball team was recently in the capital, taking part in the Providence Club's Holiday Classic. The team is now back home and looking for more ways to stay sharp.
This year we've tried to do Saturdays. We basically just go to one venue and try to work the last 2 Saturdays to actually play one another. Next, when we get back into school, our first Saturday we play, and then we play our playoffs, and then we go into the championship. So basically we're looking at maybe 4 to 5 games in a whole season. It is rough because you don't really get to see your guys play and mature. But this year I've really stepped up the plate and entered them in our night league, in which they'll be able to play at least up to 14 games.
The Ministry of Education Sports Unit has big plans on the drawing board for 2016 with the staging of a true high school national basketball tournament, and St. George's coach Darrel Sears can't wait.
It's needed. I loved Hugh Campbell. I love what I played in it. I support it. I think we just got to be careful to make sure, yes, we don't try to stifle it. It's a landmark in the Bahamas. All the kids, they know about Hugh Campbell. I think the 2 could coincide if we work it properly.
Sports tourism made its mark in the Bahamas once again in 2015, and Prime Minister Christie says even bigger and better things are to come in 2016 and beyond.
I was just told by people connected to soccer, right, the English football, that they are very interested in the Bahamas, and I told them that FIFA, the international body, has just agreed to open up new fields in Abaco, and and after Abaco Exuma. And the government has just granted 14 acres of land and for lease to put the soccer fields there. And we're putting that as part of a sports complex in central Abaco.
Sac's Big Red Machine looking to regain its private school track and field title they relinquished to Queen's College last year. It's all about hard work and dedication.
We have some new persons and some new faces that we're looking at, particularly we have some grade 7s that came in. We're working with them. And like we say, we build from the ground up.
The Freedom Farm Baseball League will open its new season tomorrow. Senator Greg Burrows is the league's president.
This year we have some, I think, 47 teams. 47 teams, over 700 kids involved with girls softball. It's our third year in girls softball. And we looking to have an exciting year. We start with our blessing of the kids at Holy Cross Church, which will happen about 8 o'clock Saturday morning, and then the march from Holy Cross Church to Freedom Farm, where we commence with our opening ceremony. And once again, we expect to have great things happen through the year.
The King Eric Gibson All-for-One Regatta will get underway tomorrow in Montague Bay. A film crew from Europe will be in town to highlight some of the action as they get set to team up with the Bahamian government for a much bigger event at the end of the year. Now, a similar crew was in town last year during the Star Sailors League final, and they actually did a feature on boat owner, the Reverend Dr. Philip McPhee.
Not only did they do the feature on my boat and myself, but they did a feature of our church, our religious service. And I was proud that a Bahamian had an opportunity to go on YouTube now, that the world can see anytime they put it up, how we worship, not only how we sail, but how we give thanks to a God who's been gracious, kind, and loving to us as Bahamians.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned to check on weather, still to come.